And so another chest and back day rolls around. The best day there is. Oh, yes, I know there's potted plants next to me. Thank you, car. Anyways, chest and back. Plan for today is simple. Get some big yids and have an absolutely shredded back. And the way we're going to do that is by some bench press, some incline barbell bench press, some pull-ups, single arm pull downs, dips, cable chest flies, cable rows, and whatever the fuck else I choose to do for back. I don't know for sure yet. But, yeah, pretty excited. I think that one day I was 195. I must not have eaten enough the day before. Kind of gone back up into that 196, 197 range, which is what I should be at for the trend that I'm going at. But I will say that 195, that was one good day of, damn, I'm doing good. That's not that I'm not doing good, I'm still doing good. Weighed in at about 197 this morning, pretty much flat, so, or on the dot, I suppose. So, still pretty consistent. Weight's fluctuating a little bit. But other than that, pretty good. It's been pretty dreary here lately. A lot of rain's coming down, and let me tell you, the bugs here, they are pretty bad, especially the mosquitoes. Although, if a mosquito bites me and takes my blood, they're gonna have some like super mosquito children, because just so healthy and strong. I hope they have my eyes. But yeah, today for bench, I was debating on going up to one, like, I know I didn't complete, I've gotten 4 or 5 on my last set, I don't remember, and usually I don't move up till I complete it, but I just really wanted to move up and have my second set be my starting set. But I think I'm gonna have to just stay at 215 205 for my starting set, and just keep doing it till I get 2 plates for 7 and then move up, as much as I want to move up right now. Oh, and that bicep day, that it was my girlfriend's bicep day that she had me do. That's not bicep day, but back and by. That's the first time in a while that my biceps have genuinely been sore. And I know that's weird because none of the workouts that I did were like different from what I normally do, but I think I was just pushing myself a bit harder, and I think it was not a bit harder, but I don't know, focusing a lot more on that intensity part. And I think I just need to, because it's really easy to push yourself, but it's really easy also to just kind of do what you think is pushing yourself. So, just mildly straining yourself. It takes a lot of conscious effort to constantly push and strain yourself every day that you're in the gym. And I feel like I used to have a lot more of that, but as I got more used to going to the gym and I got a bit too comfortable just how I was going to the gym and working out and just being okay with what I was doing, I think I kind of lost that mindset of constantly pushing to that 100% intensity. So definitely gonna be a lot more conscious about that. And today too, I'm gonna be a lot more conscious about it. So it's very important. I mean, you can take all the pre you want. You can take, well, I guess with roids, it's kind of getting you out of that for free, but at least in the sense of natural lifting, you can take as much pre as you want, as many supplements as you want. You can cook the best meals in the world, but if you're not training to that intensity where you're truly uncomfortable every day in the gym. Not like a bad uncomfortable, obviously, but just like a comfortable uncomfortable. Then you're gonna probably progress at the same rate as someone who can train that high of intensity but is just like above average and everything else and not perfect. While you're not training with high intensity or like the highest intensity that you should, and you're perfect on everything else. How hard you push your muscles just matters so much, because I mean, that's kind of where the joke of where surprising your muscles came from. You know, all those videos of people who would, I don't know, just get a barbell thrown on them while they're sleeping to surprise their muscles. You actually do, because your mind gets into a state of like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Arnold who said this, but they know that you're going to do that workout if you've been doing it for so long. If you have the same split for so long and you just do the same workouts every time and you just like are consistent with the weight, your body's going to just get used to that and it won't ever train itself past that, because it's like, well, I'm maintaining a good level of strength for what we do and seem to do every single day. So if you don't change that regime every so often, then your body's just gonna slowly increase muscle. But if you like one day go in and you're pushing yourself harder than you ever have before, your muscles like, oh shit, we're not strong enough for this. We need to make ourselves stronger. So they're gonna break down and then rebuild to compensate for how hard you're training. So, and then after that part, that's where like the eating and the rest and like the supplements come in, because once your muscles break down, eating the right things and whatever can help your muscles obviously build stronger and more effectively too, like synthesizing protein and utilizing it more effectively. So basically push yourself every fucking day, even if it's an off day, and you can't like push yourself like you normally do. Push yourself as hard as you can for that off day, or not like rest day, but like just a bad day at the gym, I guess. You know, still push yourself. But other than that, we are arriving, so we will consume the good old Rise pre-workout. We will get some stretches in, and then we will start with working on my yids. So I will see y'all in there. So, like I said, gonna start with 205. See how it goes. Wait, no, I guess this is 215. What am I saying? Right? 35 at 70. Yeah, oh, I know. It is 205. Yeah, it's 215 would be 5s on the. So, yeah, start with 205. Should be able to get this pretty easy. And then we'll move up to 215 and then 225. So. All right. So I got that for 7. I'm not using like any leg drive on, at least I try not to on my first 2 sets, and then if I need to on the last one, I might use it a little. That was pretty good. A little stress on my shoulder, but not too bad. Other than that, gonna up the weight, keep going, and then we'll move on to some incline barbell bench. All right, moving on to some incline bench. And on my normal bench, I got 5 for 2 plates, and I think last time I got 4. So only 1 rep, but it's still improvement. So that's all we're looking for. But we're gonna see how a plate in a 25 feels. Hopefully get, I don't know, 8, but maybe more. We're gonna push as hard as we can, and we're gonna get this started. So. Oh. Oops. Alright, I actually realized that I probably could have gotten 5, but I realized that my safety bars were not set up, and if I didn't get it, then I would have been in a lot of trouble. So, move those up, and now we'll just try and get whatever we can left after that set, but... Okay, well, never mind. Couldn't get any more. Well, I think that's a bit down from what I got last time, but I guess we'll lower the weight and just keep pushing. Fortunately, I didn't get as many as last time, but that's alright. It happens. So I'm going to push even harder next time and then move on to pull-ups. So, moving on to pull-ups now. I'm kind of disappointed with how incline went, but, you know, now I know where to definitely be starting at, so I can actually improve. So hopefully gonna get like 8 pull-ups here. We'll see how my back's feeling. I think I'm still a little sore from my past back day, but that ain't gonna stop me from working my hardest. Whew. Oh, damn. Pretty much 7. I mean, 7 was really rough. I either just didn't or just barely did get over the bar, so I'm gonna finish 2 more sets of these up, and we'll move on to some cable rows. Doing some cable rows now, and of course I forgot to get my fucking wrist straps ready. Wherever, there we go. Got them ready now. And we're getting more of a camera angle, we're getting more of a back shot. But yeah, getting a better view of the back working, so. But we got 180 on there, and we're gonna see how it feels and go up or down from there, so. Okay, I think we'll try another set with this and then maybe go down. But that felt pretty good. Felt even in both arms, so finish these up. Oh, excuse me. Finish these up and move on. Alright, so doing some weighted dips because I think I'm able to move on to using weight instead of just body weight. But I guess we'll have to see how today feels. Only using a 10, so just a little heavier than normal. Make sure we're getting depth on them. Keep these in. Alright. See how these feel. Maybe have to take off the weight after this one, but we'll see. Hopefully not. So. Okay, not quite able to get that ninth, but I think we'll probably keep doing it with weight. Then we'll move on to cable chest flies. So next, got some cable flies per usual. I tried doing, or I was just like warming up, testing out 52 and a half, and I could not do that. So we're starting with 47 and a half. Really want to make sure this time I'm a bit more stable. I gotta get like in between the cables good, and then careful. I gotta be steady on my back foot. So I'm gonna start with this and see how it feels, and then keep going. So. Whew. Yeah, not gonna ninth. I had to really fight for that eighth, but we got it. So I think we're gonna move to 45 pounds, 42 and a half, the 2.5, and keep going from there. Otherwise, after this, we got some. Nope, that is the wrong way. Probably single arm pull downs, and then we got the trap. I think we'll actually do just shrugs with the barbell today, so move on to those after this. Second to last workout, we got some single arm pull downs, since we did not hit on them for the first back day. So we got about 80 pounds loaded up on there, and we are going to pull that shit to the moon. But in reality, we'll get it up a couple inches, as much as I need for proper form and proper set, or I guess this depth, height, whatnot. So, oh, all right. Felt pretty good. Now move on to left arm and do the exact same thing for hopefully more or the same. Oh, damn. Didn't quite get all the way down on that eighth, but felt pretty good. I think we're probably just going to remove the 2.5 and then carry on. Then lastly, we got shrugs. Lastly, we got some shrugs. I'm going to use chalk instead of wrist wraps for this. I'm not going to do too much this time, because I want to work more on grip strength rather than relying too much on the strap. So we're going to go with chalk. And I know every time I seem to put 2 plates on the bar, I can't do it, but I know I can do shrugs with this, at least with my wrist strap, so hopefully I can do it with just chalk. But here we go. And now it looks like the bars might be too high, but we got this. Come on. And maybe I can't do it without wrist straps, you know. It just happens. I guess, see, that's why I do this. I don't do it because I'm a great lifter. I'm just there to show that, you know, not everything's perfect in a lift, and I can do the weight. It's just, I guess my grip strength isn't good enough, so we're actually gonna move on to the wrist reps to make sure that I'm getting my traps worked the most, because this isn't a grip strength day, but I definitely think I need to start working on grip strength a little more. See if, like, well, first of all, the safety bars are too high. I'm a bit too short, so I couldn't, like, get all the way down like I wanted to, but I'll lower the safety bars, and I can do 2 plates, and I'm gonna do 2 plates for the rest of them, but that's only with the wrist wraps, not just my hands. Smaller hands puts me at a little bit of a disadvantage for grip strength, so something I definitely got to work on. But we're gonna keep this weight. We're gonna move the safety bars down so I can actually get all the way down, and we're gonna keep using wrist straps. So then we'll be in the car. Alrighty, chest and back completed. Did just a little bit of punch and bag, and then I'm gonna take my dog for a walk here soon. But overall, pretty good day. I gotta get the AC on. It is hot as balls in this bitch. But yeah, pretty good day. Bench incline wise, at least, could have gone a little bit better. But you know, I'm not too upset about. Oh, sorry. Not too upset about someone. We kind of went at the same time. Sorry. What am I saying? Ugh. I don't know. I'm saying sorry to you guys. That doesn't really do anything, but yeah, I got 4 for a plate and a 25, and I believe last time I got 5 or 6, so did a little bit worse, but that's okay. At least I kind of know that's where I need to be starting at, because like I said before, you got to start at a weight where your body's not really, you got to start at a weight where you're not able to do it, in my opinion, depending on like what you're doing, whether you're moving up or down weight. But you got to start at a weight where you struggle to do all of them, or you just can't get all of them, because that means your body's going to build the muscle, because it's like, shit, we're trying to push harder, but we're not able to get this, so we need to build that muscle up. So, you know, as much as I wish I would have gotten more reps, you know, that's good, because now I know that's where I need to be at for starting that, so that my body can actually build that muscle. As for all my back movements, you know, they all felt really good. I don't think there's a single one that was really whatever. I was really happy with how dips went. Being able to do a 10, I did it for 2 sets. My last set I did body weight. And, you know, it was pretty good, and I was pretty proud of getting that, because the more body weight movements I can do, the better, in the cut at least. I tend not to do very many body weight movements when I am bulking. But, and then as for the shrugs, I did 2 plates for my next sets, and I got like 12. That was using wrist straps, of course, after I moved the safety bars down. And like I said, I can do the weight with, what is going on right now? I can do the weight with straps, but I need to work on that forward-facing grip strength. Like, I can hold the bar easily with 2 plates if I'm using a reverse grip, but just normal grip I struggle with. I'm gonna have to probably add into my arm day some grip strength workouts. I know training forearms kind of does that, but more like, I don't know, maybe work on holding a certain weight with something for a certain amount of time. But I definitely think the biggest flaws in my, I don't know, for my strength, I think one is abs, and I do abs like once a week, which is more than I was doing when I was bulking, because I didn't have an ab day. But because abs like are stabilizers for a lot, so they supplement a lot of things, even if they're not being indirectly, or not being directly worked. They're still like getting some work by stabilizing or just like holding. I guess that's the same thing, holding you in place. And then my grip strength. I don't really think anything else is too weak. I mean, I obviously just want my biceps to get stronger, but I think they're pretty all right now. But as for grip strength, like my forearms are strong. It's just holding on to stuff is, I don't know, I think that's my weakest point. I got very, very small hands, unfortunately. Anyways, grip strength, just need to work on it. And yeah, just those are probably my main focuses. And then another big one that I could work a little better on is, I guess my dieting isn't going too bad. Although I kind of, not exactly cheat days, but not as strict days on my rest days, and I gotta do better at, I don't know, still being consistent on my rest days. Like yesterday, I think I had under my fat goal, so that's good, because having less fat's always good on a cut. And then I just don't think I got to protein. I think I'm shooting for like 180, 190 grams of protein, obviously like 1 gram per body weight. I think I got like, I don't know, 150, 140. So definitely could have been better yesterday. I had a egg white sandwich with protein yogurt and protein milk this morning. So I'm probably at about roughly maybe 50 grams of protein, maybe 60 for the day right now. So not too bad. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna have a can of tuna, and then I'm going to maybe more protein milk. I usually like to space out the protein milk because I don't want to just be chugging that every day. Well, I mean, I don't mind chugging it every day because it gives me protein, just like spacing it out so I'm not using too much of it at a time, because I have other sources of protein at my house. I just got to utilize them, and they take a little more prep time. But we'll see what we do. But tomorrow we got arms. This time not going to be skipping out on it because I don't got anything going on. So we got a good arm day coming up tomorrow. Probably going to throw some grip strength workouts in there, and it's going to be a good day, and I hope y'all have a good day. So see ya for arms.